Charles, you're on the air. How are you today?
Okay, very good. Thank you.
What part of Los Angeles are you calling from?
They call it the Crenshaw area,
Okay.
Darwin Hills area.
I know the area well.
Okay.
So how can we help you, sir?
Okay, I'm having a landlord-tenant situation, and plus I'm legally blind and handicapped, and I belong to the Section 8 situation. Section 8
Okay, so you're
program.
you're getting.
What's happening? They gave me. I'm changing my voucher from the city to the county.
Why?
Right?
Why?
So they gave me 4 months. The first initial voucher. So it's over on May the 26th of this month.
Wait, are you moving residence? Are you going to some
yes,
new?
Right.
You're moving to another apartment.
No, I'm moving to another district. It's the Los Angeles voucher and the county voucher. I'm changing my voucher from LA to the county.
Okay. I mean, you're staying in the same apartment.
It's two different Section 8 offices.
No. Are you still living in the same apartment? You're not moving apartments also?
Yes, I'm moving. I'm leaving this apartment, yeah.
Okay, so you're going to another apartment that's covered under Section 8. Okay.
Yes, right. But it's in the county, not the city.
All right.
So what's happening now, I have two vouchers. I have a city voucher and a county voucher.
But you can't use the city one anymore because you're no longer in the city.
Well, yes, they gave me 4 months. They're supposed to give me 4 months and 2 extensions.
Okay.
Okay, so what happened is that when I went to get my 4 months is over on May the 26th. What happened, they gave me only a 30-day extension, okay? And they said if I didn't find a voucher, a place within inside of that period of time, they were going to take my voucher away from me.
Have you found a place?
No, because what happened is that the new law now, you have to have a criminal background check, and you have to have, plus I have a special aid. I had to have a background check. I had to go through all the procedures, all the paperwork, and everything in the county in order to qualify. And then plus what they did, they made me a 1-bedroom resident. I had to sit back and upgrade that. So what happened? It took me a great deal of time.
Okay. Are you
in order to qualify for what I have now?
Have you moved into the new apartment?
No, not yet.
Okay, so you're still getting money on the old apartment.
The Section 8 is still paying for this apartment. I'm still paying rent.
Okay.
And the landlord is still taking money.
All right, so
my question is that can the Section 8 sit back and just totally not give me the additional time and just take me off and put me in the street?
No.
So they've given you additional time already.
No, they only gave me 30 days. I'm entitled to like another 120 days.
Okay. Have you requested
30 days and said that's it?
Have you requested the additional 120 days?
Yes, I have.
And have they denied it?
Well, the case manager did deny it. So I'm saying, do I have to go to legal aid or something like that? Or
well, you know, there are tenant rights associations, and the Section 8 stuff's pretty complicated, as I recollect. I would get a hold. I don't know the answer, but it sounds like I don't think you can draw them both at the same time.
No. I have. They allow me to sit back until I find the other residents.
Okay.
The county does not come in. The county does not come in and play until I find a place and present them with a voucher.
I get it. There's a. Do you have a public library near you?
Well, I'm legally blind.
Okay. Do you have a friend that can use a computer?
There's a bunch of them. I think I passed by a few of them on the way to the Braille.
Do you have a friend with a computer?
Yes.
State Bar of California has a website, and it lists all the associations in LA County and other counties, and there's one that deals with tenants' rights, and it's a low-cost or free service. I would give them a call. I would get the State Bar. You can get them on the phone, State Bar of California. They have an LA office, or you can get it on the website, and they'll be able to answer your question, okay?
The State Bar, right?
State Bar of California.
State Bar of California on the website.
Right.
All right, Charles, good luck to you. And if you need some help on that, finding something, you can also call the same number during the day tomorrow. and we'll try and get somebody to help you by going on the computer for a minute.
Okay, thank you very much. I
Sure.
really appreciate it.
You buy a copy machine, you scan things into it, you get rid of the machine, or the lease is up on the machine, and it turns out now that there's a hard drive in these copy machines. So everybody's concerned about privacy, but all your personal data, everything, your phone bills, everything you've scanned into there.
Health records, your DMV stuff, your credit cards.
It seems to me that that's a massive, and they don't tell you about it. I mean, we found out about it through some news thing you looked at. We talked to our copy repair guy that happened to be there today. He goes, "Oh yes, does anybody know about it?" "Oh no."
No. And how long? And how long has this been happening? And how long have
years
the
and years
been using
and years.
a hard drive? He said like 5 years. So that means we got 5 years. We all have 5 years of materials. Think about what you put onto the copy machine at the public library, or what you put on the public copy machine at the U.S. Post Office, or what you put on anywhere, any of these FedEx places.
Now, is it only the copying? I mean, is it only the scanning, or is it the copying also?
Well, I know that the copy repair guide that you and I talked to seemed to indicate that it was if you're scanning things in, like a lot of us are doing these days. But I have to say that the news report that I saw did not limit it to scanning. It was anything that ran through there, and if you've got 40 gigs, 40 gigabytes of hard drive, whatever that means, it's a lot. That's a lot of paper. That's a lot of personal information. What kind of legal rights does anybody have on that?
Well, individually, it's a violation of your right to privacy, I would assume, unless they've told you about it, you waived it. I assume that individually there's some damages here. There's all kinds of protectable interest, and I'm sure there are code sections in the California law on this. This is an area I've not researched out, but I know that privacy is guaranteed in the state constitution, and there are a lot of consumer protection statutes. So I bet you it violates some of those. And I also bet you that it's probably a thievery, because a Robin Hood kind of stealing, because they didn't tell you. They're taking your information. They may be selling it. Who knows what they're doing?
Who knows what happens?
It seems to me this is a perfect type of case for a class action. So if those of you who've had questions about your personal data and you've got a scanner or a copy machine that you've gotten rid of in the last 4 or 5 years, and you're concerned about your privacy, maybe you're not. Maybe you're someone who wants to give everybody your credit card numbers and your bank statements and your medical records, or
and what medication you've taken, and what kind of diseases you've had, and what you've told your doctor about in strictest confidence.
Or what
now it's on a
letters and emails that you've kept copies of and scanned them in, and want your wife and girlfriend to know about.
Both of them, the wife and the girlfriend.
And how much,
be pretty bad.
And how much of this is out in the public domain, we don't know. But you would think those copy companies ought to have give people notice in big, bold print, get rid of this hard drive before you give us back the machine.
Sure, because really, how many of us take something that's highly personal information, and you go to the copy machine, you say, you know what, like let's say, I don't know, a passport. I'm going to go traveling. They tell you, make a copy of your passport.
Or your credit cards.
Take the original one.
So when you lose them.
Take a copy of your credit cards. That's right. It's got all your stuff on it. And then you keep that copy, and you think, well, that piece of paper that I've got, that's really the only copy I've got, and gee, isn't that great? And I'll make sure that's put away into a safe. But nobody takes the hard drive and puts it away into a safe. So you've got the copy machine companies that are selling, leasing, and renting these machines to businesses. And they don't tell the businesses about it. You've got the consumers that go to FedEx and Kinko's and UPS and whatever it is and go to use the copies, or the post office or the library, and there's no sign there that says, gee, when you do something here, it's going to be in that hard drive.
Class
Anybody upset about that? That concern anybody in our audience? Does it bother anybody at all? I'll bet you it does. If it does, give us a call, because we'd like to talk about it.